We back. So this never stops, huh? It just keeps going. It keeps going. And more shall be revealed. Before we go anywhere, let me just say, happy heavenly birthday to King Von. Yeah. Allegedly, everything I say is alleged. It's all over the internet, you know? And wow, man, Lil Durk even had me fooled. He had me fooled. Just because I like the music, it made me believe his story while he fighting for his life. You know, everything I say is alleged. It's strictly for entertainment, but mostly for educational purposes and to reveal the truth behind what's going on. As it clearly, I don't know how Durk gonna get out of this. Let's keep going.
If Bonnie decide to roll over on Durk, bruh, it's all bad for Durk, bruh. He gonna be getting the elbow, bruh. And I'm gonna tell you like this, I feel like if he do decide to roll over on Durk, bruh, I feel like the feds ain't gonna need nobody else besides him. Because like I said, the feds accuse him of being the top orchestrator in the Lil Pab hit. And by him alone being the top orchestrator in this case who put the whole plan together, he will be more than enough for the feds as a cooperator to bag Lil Durk, bro. Man, this shit getting real scary for Lil Durk, bro. And let me tell you this, you know why I believe the rumors that OTF Vonnie is really about to throw Lil Durk under the bus or have been working with the feds in this case? Because one of Lil Durk's OTF members by the name of Nut posted this picture last week on this IG with a rat emoji over Lil Vonnie. And do y'all want to know his reasons behind calling OTF Vonnie a rat? He is not in the custody of the feds at all if you look up his name. But Lil Durk is. Why is that? Like for real, y'all, the rumors might be true about him, bro, because we already know a while back it was reported that he checked into protective custody. I want to know why. Most people who know they're going to stay solid is never going to do that, bro. That's an embarrassment. Boy,
let me tell you something, man. Shout out to Mona Lisa. Shout out to everybody on this, because here it is. Lil Durk sitting in prison, fighting for his life. Got the best lawyers. Got the best money. Remember, they were talking about a long time, you know, we just brushed it off. Yeah, Durk had something to do with it. I actually did something live and I deleted it the other day because I was following the story. It seemed impossible. But everything, you know, OTF Vonnie's pop stepped up, put himself in the situation, said he was there when they dropped off the bag to little Timmy and them. That was the one that hit King Von. But the whole thing is, Big Vonnie, OTF Vonnie's pops, OTF Vonnie just checked in the PC. So the bottom line is, he took him. He took his father. Remind you, man, there's a bunch of co-defendants. There's Boogie, there's Flocka, there's Brown Eyes, there's Jam, and then there's the boss, Lil Durk. Now, who got all the bread? Lil Durk got all the bread. So everybody fighting for their life, but at the end of the day, there are people that know what's going on. Shout out to Mona Lisa. That was Durk's best friend. We got footage of everything. I mean, everything. And if Durk wasn't greedy, or his son wasn't greedy, whatever the case is, man, listen, man, that man was going to stay quiet. That man was going to stay quiet. That man put himself in a situation over his deed, over something that Big Durk taught him. Because allegedly he's saying Big Durk knew about the whole play. And Big Durk taught him everything there is to know about Islam. Okay. Still hard to believe it. But when you see old block members and you see the footage, which I clearly see, I cannot show it to you right now, but it's out there. First of all, let me tell you this. Anybody in Chicago, if you went to this Chicago drill thing, man, most definitely subscribe to Trenchy News and subscribe to Chicago Rumors. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button. It's free. It ain't gonna hurt you. Not at all. Punch it. Look, man, I'm over here like all into like, yo, Durk, innocent. First of all, I'm not a jury. I'm not a judge. And first of all, we already know, man. This thing was pre-planned. His father went to the feds. His father done told the feds. He done told the feds everything, and they just brushed him out of there, man. If you look back when they got locked up for that attempt murder, and they was sitting in court, Lil Durk and King Von, looked like Lil Durk was happy, right? King Von was like, yo, what's going on? Man, he done told them already. This was pre-planned. This was all pre-planned. Von went in there with a public defender. You already know Durk had everything was pre-planned. These people run the world, man. And it's true, like the brother said, he said it on his deed. I believe him. I believe him. You know, I believe him. I believe he on his deed. And I believe that. I know he hurt because he said they ain't paid the blood money. He gave them 5 years. See, when Vonnie, OTF Vonnie, the one that's in PC right now, one of the co-defendants, when he went to drop the bag off to Lil Tim, remember the payment was allegedly made in April. Durk got hit November 6th, 2020, Lil Durk. You know what I'm saying? And we already know from the footage of when as soon as Von gets killed, he drop and get it back in blood. And he talking about you was dissing on my cousin, now you lay it in that wood. Or he talk about little Mr. Man. Everybody know that little Mr. wasn't on their side. He was a GD, but that ain't even the point, man. I was just talking to my man, this morning, man. We were talking on Face, we were talking. We were talking about how, yo, family, bro. Blood-related families. They know the most about you. Blood-related family does not mean that they family. It's them 1 or 2 or 3 people, special people that come into your life that you better hold on to dearly and never betray them, because it's about loyalty. To have loyalty, you gotta have understanding. This man is hurt. He out there. He letting them clearly know he done reached out to his son. Stopped talking to him. He done reached out to everybody. And nobody helping him. So he just went to the feds himself and he implicated himself. That's why it sounded so unbelievable. He done said he went to the feds and implicated. He said the truth. Allegedly, he said, yo, listen, I went with my son. We dropped the bag off to little Tim in April. This was all set up. There's footage of this. You got people go slowing it down, editing. It's clear as day. Von done dropped songs, man. Like, how could you betray me? Here it is. We thinking it's entertainment. Remember something, man. When Durk signed him, Von came out of jail, man. And when Von was in jail for them 4 years, man, Durk ain't come back and D-Thang. They were talking about D-Thang came in the office, in the courtroom when at the end of the 4 years, when he's ready to go home, yeah, we're gonna take him to Atlanta. And according to Mona Lisa, who her and Von were like this, he was telling her on the phone before he was coming home, yo, I'm gonna go to Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be a rapper. She laughing at him because allegedly this boy got bodies, man. But the boy that got bodies got a story to tell. You understand what I'm saying? Why do you think when him and Durk got locked up in Atlanta for that attempt murder, you could clearly see Durk's hand. You got the tats on his hand with the gun out the car. The Hellcat, whatever they was in, man. You understand what I'm saying? We even seen Beizou now running around. But the bottom line is, man, the bottom line is, why? they saying that Lil Durk, after Vaughn died, you know, they were saying, you know, Lil Durk done said, yeah, you know, well, it was Vaughn that did it. And he ain't say nothing wrong about that, because I would be a dirtbag if me and you was in a criminal situation and there was an indictment and I died, God forbid, I passed. Of course you're supposed to say that it's me, man. I'm not here no more, man. I can hold that weight. I'm not going to suffer through that through God, because God already knows what you're doing. I would expect you to say it was me. But here it is, OTF Vonnie father, man. It's that greed, money the root of all evil, man. They didn't pay him. They didn't pay that blood money. That's the bottom line. He done put himself in a listen, man. Trench News breaks it down. He got the man live, risking his life. Talk about Big Durk, no, they all after me, you know what I'm saying? And this is somebody who taught him Islam. This is somebody who, you know, who used to, listen, man, this is unbelievable. And all I can tell you is, man, Muwab, all of them, man, they clearly showed it, man. The only solid ones that stood 10-toe down when that happened to Vaughn, that didn't know about what was going on, I'm talking about old block members, was his cousin Slutty and old block Louie, who are both dead now. Peep the game, who are both dead now. Man, Vaughn wasn't even supposed to be at that hookah lounge. He already did his album release party. He was, they talk about he was in the car sleeping. All of a sudden, Quando Rondo just standing there like this. It was a setup, man. And they ain't pay that man his money. OTF Vonnie Pops. At first, everybody thought he was capping. And yo, like, you know, whack 100, man. That's crazy. Like, you ain't even let the man talk, man. The first one let the man talk was Trench, man. That's when he really, really broke it down. You cannot go to the feds and tell them something like this and they gonna brush you off like they already know. It was all set in motion, man. The industry run the world, man. It was all set in motion, man. Either, listen, man, why you think Pop Smoke on the live? Why you think Nipsey Hussle on the live? Why you think King Von on the live? Happy birthday, King Von. That's happy heavenly birthday. Today's his birthday. Why you think that everybody who is unalived today, or you know, or in whatever situation, it can never be a worse situation than being unalive, is because they signed that deal. They signed that deal. I'm not going to get into no conspiracy theories. I'm not going to talk about Illuminati. I'm not going to talk about Freemasonry, because I know a lot of people don't really, you know what I'm saying? I want to speak facts. I want to speak facts. I done rode this whole thing, man, since 2020, since Vaughn got killed. You know what I'm saying? Blaming, you know, yo, Timmy did that for Quando Rondo or this or that. Nah, man, it was all in play, man. Remember, man, Vaughn was never signed to Lil Durk. Yet Lil Durk had all his royalties. And we here from Brooklyn. Like, listen, we here from Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? You know, man, you know, long live Big. Long live Biggie Smalls, man. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, what do we learn in the 90s? 97, what did we learn, man? We learned from Puffy doing what he did. We learned that a person, an artist, is worth more dead when he's alive. Remember, Vaughn was old block. The only reason he was rocking that OTF and OTF tattoo, and what he's saying, what Vaughn told Vonnie's pops, to me that says only Troy family, talking about T-Roy's best friend who also died before that. You know what I'm saying? It's real sad, man, you know what I'm saying? Damn, man, they said Vaughn's sister involved with this. This is deep, man. This is real, real scary. This is real scary. As if Durk ain't got enough on him now. That's why they saying allegedly he making all these phone calls, you know what I'm saying, to, you know, putting bags on people's heads, on witnesses. And OTF Vonnie father was one of them witnesses, man. Feds telling them, go ahead, man, we don't want to hear it. They got everything pre-planned. If you ask me, Durk Cook, if you ask me, do he deserve it? Yeah, you do deserve it. Anybody, man, when your man got your best interest in mind and over the root of all evil, moolah, you get him knocked off. He's not useful no more because he was blowing over him. He was clearly blowing over him because he had a real story to tell. Remember when he first came home, he flew out to to Durk in Atlanta, who done made it out of Chicago already. He was already a millionaire. He ain't had to do none of this shit. He's sitting on the Breakfast Club, and Charlemagne asked King Von, so like, you know, what is, you know, what's going on with you, bro? And he's like, yo, man, I just beat a body in 2 attempts, and Durk sitting there like this. He had a story to tell. He was talented, you know what I'm saying? And he was really about that life, and everything that he was singing about was true. If he was alive today, he would be in prison forever. So Durk just took, you know, bottom line, man, when you get into that industry, you thinking it's all good. And the hookah lounge, the hookah lounge where it happened, Monica Hookah Lounge, you know who owned that? 21 Savage. So everybody, like, you know, Kayla B, you know, I don't know, you know, yeah, that's still your brother, but you know, you was with him. You know what I'm saying? You was posting with him. You was going to clubs with him. You was doing videos with him. But apparently, you know, you was down with it because they got you a truck. Durk got you a truck. Okay, well, you know, but you know that, you know, she don't like Kayla B is not real cool with Von's other side of the family, like, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't have the same daddy, like, you know what I'm saying? So you don't like Von's moms or none of that. A lot of people was hushed up, man. Mona Lisa posted today, man. Y'all was told this a long time ago, so there you go. Everybody, man, please, man, stay safe. Stay out of trouble, man. And understand, man, these little kids out here, you know what I'm saying, they get excited by money, by fame. We got social media. They'll do anything for a viral moment. You know how this thing goes. So, man, listen, man, stay in your place, man. If you've been around this long and you still here, God has a purpose for you. You authentic, man. I'm not on this to be famous. I'm not on this to get money. I'm on this to expose the truth as I see it. I tell it to you people, you know what I'm saying? That's the bottom line. You know, it's very sad. Man, shout out to Mona Lisa. Shout out to Trenchy News. Shout out to Chicago Rumors. This is real nasty, man. I'ma fall back, man. I'ma fall back and I'ma watch. I was really disappointed, man. Really disappointed. This is an act that clearly shows you, man, that just because you family, just because you blood related, don't mean you family. What family is real loyalty, man. When you find those few special people in your life, and you better hold on to them, man, because those are your real people. That's your family, man. Don't never betray them, man, because you can never. Once you give in that loyalty card, that honor card, it's a wrap, man. That's a jacket that you wear. Everybody, man, be safe. God bless everybody.